Hey y'all, this is Dr. Jeff Williams with Creekstone Integrated Care right here in Amarillo, Texas, and today I wanted to talk to you about ways that what we do, chiropractic care and everything else combined, what we do, how we can increase your productivity. Everybody wants to be more productive, right? I know I do. And these days we all like simple lists compiling our latest interests. And that's our goal here today. We want to provide you with ways that can help you slay the day every day, basically. So let's get started, shall we? Pain-free, right? Pain-free. Admit it. If any healthcare provider claims to make all patients free of pain, well, there's probably something wrong there. Houston, we got a problem, right? That would be an irresponsible claim. However, we track our patients, and approximately 80% have excellent recovery following treatment here at Creekstone Integrated Care. So what exactly does a successful outcome mean? Well, it means they recovered and were satisfied with their treatment. In fact, we use, like I said, software that follows up with our patients after 30 days. And not only do our patients achieve 78% plus, almost 80% positive outcome rating, but our patients are also 99% likely to refer other patients to us. And that is just outstanding. What a compliment. So think about it. When it comes to pain, pain changes everything. It literally changes everything. From how you function, how productive you can be. It changes your relationships with the people around you, doesn't it? Pain changes everything. Now imagine cutting your pain level from a rating of 7 on a scale of 1 to 10 all the way down to a rating of 2 or 3. As you can imagine, you're ready to get some stuff done at that point. Not only do you feel good and want to get more done, but you also want to work longer, honestly. Your productivity will blow the roof off of the place if you're able to cut that pain level down to a manageable level. Everything comes down to having less pain day to day, literally everything. Next, confidence. You don't think about that one, right? Don't typically think about it, but it kind of coincides with pain. When we're in pain, we're less confident in our movements. And when we're less confident in our movements, we move slower and we move with measured and guarded patterns. If you hurt, the last thing you want to do is hurt more or do something stupid to re-injure the old injury. Guess what? When you're less confident in your body, your brain actually alters signals coming and going coming into and leaving your central nervous system. And this happens to the point it becomes detrimental. Without getting too technical, your brain can make you hurt worse. This is because your lack of confidence has told it to set up protections against more injury. It's true. It sounds crazy, but it's true. When there's a lack of confidence in movement and function, the brain basically, sorta, becomes dysfunctional. And that can cause more issues when those issues are really unnecessary in the first place. When we're able to reduce or cut the level of pain, we're able to raise your confidence day to day in all of your movements. When we add exercise rehab to the mix, you become stronger. And when you become stronger, you don't hurt as bad. You build confidence and retrain the brain to behave the way it should be behaving. It sounds crazy, but it's absolutely researched true and just super interesting. Now, stress and tension, right? Those are big ones. The first questions would be, why do people take a hot shower or bath? Why do people get massages? Why do people go on vacations? Well, our guess is that hot baths, massages, and vacations are relaxing. And relaxing helps you to de-stress. We live in a crazy world these days, don't we? Who sent me an email? I just got a notification on my phone. I better check it. What's going on over here? What's going on over there? My dog pooped on the rug. My kids I gotta go pick them up at school. I have to meet this person here and that person there. When am I going to have time to eat and get everything done that I have to get done? Right? You get the point. It's tough. But what research has shown us in recent years is that chiropractic care has a unique ability to reduce stress and tension. When you are less stressed and are able to concentrate, then you're feeling better and you're more productive. The biggest stress and tension impetus can be experiencing pain, right? Remember, pain can change a person, but the good news there is that chiropractic can change pain. And when you feel better, you're more confident, you have less stress and tension day to day. Next, physical activity. While it's true that many of these topics all piggyback off of one another, it's important to break them down individually. Think about your level of physical activity. If you're not very active right now, why is that? Well, let's be honest. Some of us are just plain lazy, and we've all been guilty of that from time to time, including this guy with 2 thumbs. But what about those that want to be active, but that low back is just not having it? Or they're not confident in that left hip enough to go for a jog? What about the ones that just want to vacuum their home, but that activity really seems to fire that back up? Well, we see this several times a day here in this office, and it's no fun. We see it. It hurts. In fact, we had a young mother come see us just 2 weeks ago. She was in a car wreck, just had a brand new baby. And all of that combined set off a barrage of pain and discomfort to the point that she could hardly turn from one side to another while lying on the table. And any pressure on her back at all was too much pressure. It was heartbreaking. And this girl was too young to be in the pain she was in. I mean, it was bad. She was getting nothing done at the house or anywhere else, which means her husband was forced to do every bit of his normal duties plus hers, take care of the baby. And now fast forward 2 weeks later, and this girl comes in with 0 pain. I'm holding up 2 zeros because I want to emphasize 0. She went from non-functional to 0 pain 2 weeks after having suffered for well over 3 months in excruciating pain that she rated as about 50% disabling. It took just 2 weeks to get her back into her life and asking about when we thought she could get back to going to the gym. And now that is being productive, folks. Wouldn't you agree? This sort of thing happens all the time in chiropractic offices all over the world. People just don't typically hear all of these stories. Okay, next thing. Avoid unnecessary medication. With our country in the grips of an opioid crisis, this one goes without saying. However, we'll give you some quick stats to underline the point. In 2017 alone, 72,000 Americans died from opioid-related overdoses. Now realize, approximately only 58,000 died over a course of years in the whole Vietnam War. 58,000, all of the Vietnam War, 72,000 opioids, 1 year. Get the point? In the last 3 to 4 years, approximately 200,000 Americans have died from opioid-related deaths. 500,000 died in the entire Civil War, right? Just perspective for you there, context, okay? Are you getting the picture? The White House has declared it a national emergency, and they should. Brand new information came out just this week. You are now more likely to die of opioid-related causes than you are to die in a car wreck. That stat speaks volumes, don't you think? Now here's the good news. Remember what we said, pain changes a person, but chiropractic changes pain. We absolutely keep people off of opioids every day that we're in business. In fact, one of the leading causes of opioid addiction is chronic back pain. That's in our wheelhouse. If we're able to handle back pain safely, people don't resort to surgery. They're never at risk of being exposed to opioid addiction in the first place. And it really is that simple. Some of the biggest stars that you know that's come out that they had opioid issues started with low back pain. Now, the medical world agrees too. One of the biggest entities in the medical field is the American College of Physicians. And they now recommend spinal manipulative therapy, chiropractic, hello, that's us. They recommend it as a first-line treatment for acute and chronic low back pain. That's instead of ibuprofen, prescriptions, shots, or any of that stuff. And that is just huge. And as you might guess, when you're not drugged up, yes, you're more productive. Doesn't that just make sense? 2 + 2 = 4 most of the time, doesn't it? Next one, improves sleep quality. Is it just us, or is it just a fact of life that you don't sleep well when you don't feel good or when you hurt, right? I don't sleep well when I don't feel good. Of course you don't. Isn't it true that when you don't sleep well, you don't get a lot done during the day? Heck no, you don't get much done because you can't hardly function. We need sleep to make things happen. In fact, we need about 8 hours for optimal function the next day. Too little sleep means we're sluggish all day, dragging through the day. Even if we drink a pot of coffee, coffee's good for you, but maybe not that much, right? Too much sleep and we're still sluggish, right? There's got to be a balance. So we can help you hit that 8-hour mark by helping you lower your level of pain and by lowering your level of stress and tension. And wouldn't you also agree that having more confidence and a general overall level of contentment helps you sleep more soundly? It all ties together, doesn't it? Just like that. When we experience less pain, we're more confident. We have less stress and tension. That allows us to be more physically active and avoid medication, and we sleep better when all of the factors are fulfilled. If you think we can help you be more productive, call our office at 806-355-3000 and let us get you back on track with your life. Again, I'm Dr. Jeff Williams with Creekstone Integrated Care right here in Amarillo, Texas. Visit our website at creekstonecare.com. Come see us.